King Khanh Remembers is a Veterans Oral History project where we bring veterans from World War II all the way through to our current conflicts to come and share their story with our kids.
I'm just telling them about why I joined the Air Force and how beneficial the service has been for me over my 20-year career.
I knew I needed to do something, I just didn't know what I wanted to do.
So we're gonna ask them like what their story is basically, and we're gonna write down what they say so we can write about it.
King Khanh Remembers is connected to their social studies curriculum. Every student, every 11th grader gets a chance to meet and talk and interview a veteran.
So all U.S. history students are eligible to come, and so they do some research ahead of time.
My grandpa was in Vietnam, and my other grandpa was in Korea.
I come from a military family, World War I, Korea, and then myself.
The military provided for me, and incidentally, I took what was left and became a pilot.
It's an experience. You'll never have another one like it, ever again.
But some of these guys were by themselves in cages for like a year, 2 years, never let out of the cage. And finally they escaped somehow.
We get a different feel for it than in a book, reading out of it, and just because half the time kids fall asleep during the books and all that, but we're actually getting to meet the person that was in the war.
It's really cool to know that he went through all of these things. He was like telling us about how he got hurt in his leg and he moved on, and after the war he still did a really amazing things.
Like, I'd feel really honored to understand and all that they went through because I've always been curious.
When you realize that the Humvee's going to get into an accident, you have to pull the person in the turret down. And
they can be part of their communities and serve, and I think there's no greater way to demonstrate that than at King Khanh Remembers.
So like everything is in this 1 mile radius of space, the biggest obviously being the facility.
I think anytime you can serve your community or country, it adds value not only for who you're serving but also for yourself.
Perfect example of a community coming here today talking about one thing, country.
What I got from him is that you develop a strong brotherhood with people that you serve with.
It's great. The kids are awesome. They're very interested.
To talk about giving for your country and to instill that in these young people, there's no classroom that can do that.
We are proud to